Quick tip video number 1. There might be more of these by the end of the series, but in between tutorials, there are some things which are not necessary for each section, but might be good knowledge to have nonetheless. You just saw me trace this logo using the pen tool. Now that's all fine for the straight parts of this logo, and even on the rounded areas we did a very good trace. But say you want it to be more accurate and follow this shape closer. I mean, in this case, this is clearly a circle that was originally basically cut up in different places to fit around the V and the F there. So we can get the ellipse tool. Let me press Ctrl and R to bring up the rulers, and I'm just going to get the first line and place it on the inside of this circle here, and get another line and place it on the inside of the top circle. And now with the ellipse tool selected, I can start in this corner over here, press Shift and draw a perfect circle like this. That's filled in, so I need to remove the fill. And if I go back to my selection tool, I can just copy this, move it back to the dead center here, press Shift and AOT this time to just expand it so that it fits on the outer section of the circle. So now we have these two circles just like this. We can clear the guides by just pressing Ctrl and the colon key. Press Ctrl Y to go back to this view. Select both of these lines and give them a 1 pixel stroke. Let's set the color to red again, just so we can see it. So these curved sections are going to be as perfect as they can get. But of course, this is incomplete. We need to basically cut out these blank areas. And this is how I will do this. If I get the pen tool, let's start with this piece over here. I can just crudely cut something like this. So this is going to be this edge over here. Let's go up here and let's just cut something like that. Very crude, but that's all I need actually to then later subtract this shape away from the main circle element. And I may as well draw the rest whilst I'm here. And that's the last shape. If I press Ctrl and Y just to see what's going on, it looks like a complete mess. But I can now select all of these lines and go to the Pathfinder menu over here, and under shape modes I need to select exclude. And when I click this, you're not going to see much of a difference, but get this, if you now go to the direct selection tool, which is different from the selection tool, you can now go in here and click these individual sections and just remove them. And that's it. From a distance, these sections are exactly the same as we had them when we drew them with the pen tool, except we know these are as perfect as we're going to get them because we used perfect circles as a starting point and then just cut out what we didn't need. Let's save this as an Illustrator 8 file. Go to Cinema, create a new project, just a temporary thing, go to Merge Objects, and let's get the logo.ai and click OK. And you can see here we have exactly the same shape, except it's thrown in those guides that were placed. We can remove those, no problem. And of course the VF section is missing from this. But you know, this was just a little test. We would have traced that section with the pen tool and then combine it with something created with primitive shapes, and then using the Pathfinder tool to make more precise cuts. And the result of all of that should be a more accurate trace. But that's it, you know, I just wanted to show you the Pathfinder tool in Illustrator and what it can be used for. It's something worth experimenting with. Perhaps on different shapes and trying out these other different modes and see what they can do. The more you know, the better. That concludes this quick tip video. I will see you in another one soon.